take a slow breath. It is late, and your mind is awake again. Maybe the room is quiet. Maybe everyone else is sleeping. Maybe the world feels far away. But inside your mind, everything is still moving. Thoughts come in, one after another. Some are small, some are heavy, some do not even make sense. And still, they keep asking for your attention. Take a slow breath. You are here. You are safe enough for this moment. You do not have to go anywhere. You do not have to become different. You do not have to fix everything before you rest. Just stay here with this breath, with this room, with this quiet night. You are allowed to slow down now. Maybe it started with one thought, one small worry, one message you remembered, one thing you forgot to do, one sentence someone said, one look, one plan, one memory. And then somehow it became a whole room full of thoughts. Thoughts about tomorrow. Thoughts about the past. Thoughts about what you should have done. Thoughts about what might happen. Thoughts about who you are. Thoughts about who you are becoming. Take a slow breath. You do not have to follow every thought tonight. You do not have to open every door. You do not have to finish every conversation in your head. Some thoughts are just noise. Some thoughts are tiredness. Some thoughts are fear, trying to sound like truth. But you can let them pass. You can notice them without obeying them. You can hear the mind speaking and still return to the breath. You do not have to think your way out of the night. Take a slow breath. You do not have to solve your whole life in the dark. Not tonight. Not at this hour. Not from this tired place. The mind can make everything feel urgent. It can say, think about this now, decide now, understand now, prepare now. But not every thought deserves the middle of the night. Some things can wait for morning. Some answers need daylight. Some decisions need a rested body. Some feelings need softness, not pressure. You are allowed to pause. You are allowed to not know. You are allowed to leave something unresolved and still be okay for tonight. Take a slow breath. There may be things to do tomorrow, messages to answer, plans to make, problems to return to. But right now, there is only this moment. And this moment is smaller than your whole life. You only have to meet this moment, not all the years ahead, not every possible outcome, just this breath, just this breath. Tonight, your only job is to come back. Back to the pillow, back to the blanket, back to the weight of your body. Back to the quiet around you. Back to the breath, moving in and moving out. Inhale slowly and exhale. Again. Inhale and exhale. Let your shoulders drop. Let your forehead soften. Let your jaw unclench. Let your hands rest. Let your stomach be soft. You do not have to hold yourself together so tightly. The bed can hold you for a while. The night can hold you for a while. This breath can hold you for a while. You are not a problem to solve. You are a person who is tired. You are a body asking for rest. Come back gently. No force, no rush, no need to do it perfectly. Just come back. The night makes things louder. Problems feel bigger. Silence feels heavier. The future feels closer than it really is. A small worry can grow in the dark. A memory can become sharper. A mistake can feel like a story about your whole life. But it is not. It is a thought. It is a feeling. It is a tired mind trying to make sense of things. Take a slow breath. Not everything that feels true at night is true in the morning. Not everything that feels urgent now needs to be solved now. Not every fear is a fact. Not every thought is a message. Not every feeling is a warning. Sometimes the night simply makes things louder, and you can let them be loud without letting them lead you. You can say, "I hear you, and still, I am resting now." It is late, not hopeless. Maybe your mind is trying to protect you. Maybe it is searching for certainty. Maybe it thinks that if it keeps thinking, nothing bad can happen. Maybe it believes that worry is useful. That if you replay everything enough times, you will finally feel safe. But worrying is not the same as preparing. Repeating the same thought is not the same as finding an answer. Staying awake all night is not the same as being in control. Take a slow breath. You can thank the mind for trying. You can say, "I know you are trying to help." And then you can let it rest. You do not need to fight your thoughts. You do not need to push them away. You can let them lose volume, slowly, gently, one breath at a time. There will be time to think. There will be time to plan. There will be time to understand. But this is not the time for fixing. This is the time for returning back to the body, back to the dark, back to the breath. You can rest without having all the answers. You are allowed to stop. You are allowed to pause. You are allowed to let tomorrow hold tomorrow. Tomorrow can hold the list. Tomorrow can hold the messages. Tomorrow can hold the decisions. Tomorrow can hold the things you are not ready to solve tonight. You do not need to carry all of it into bed. You do not need to sleep under the weight of every possible outcome. For now, put it down. Not forever, just for tonight. Put down the plan. Put down the fear. Put down the version of yourself who has to be ready for everything. You are allowed to be here without performing. You are allowed to be quiet without explaining. You are allowed to be tired without apologizing. Take a slow breath. Tomorrow will come, and when it does, you can meet it then. But tonight, you meet the pillow. Tonight, you meet the breath. Tonight, you meet rest. Let tomorrow hold tomorrow. Take a slow breath. Let the body become heavy. Let the bed be beneath you. Let the blanket be enough. You do not have to force sleep. You do not have to make yourself calm. You do not have to do this perfectly. You can simply soften a little in the face, a little in the neck, a little in the shoulders, a little in the chest, a little in the stomach, a little in the hands. Let the body know nothing more is needed from you right now. No more trying. No more proving. No more holding your breath, waiting for life to become certain. Inhale slowly. Exhale softly. Again. Inhale. Exhale. Let the exhale be longer than the thought. Let the body move slower than the mind. Let the night become a place to land. You do not have to force peace. You can allow it. Let the mind be noisy without believing every sound it makes. A thought can appear and still not be true. A feeling can rise and still not be in charge. A worry can visit and still not become your home. Take a slow breath. You can hear a thought without becoming it. You can notice fear without following it. You can feel uncertainty without needing to solve it tonight. The thought may say, "What if?" And you can answer, "Not now." The thought may say, "Remember this." And you can answer, "Tomorrow." The thought may say, "You have to figure it out." And you can answer, "I am resting now." You are not being careless. You are being gentle. You are not giving up. You are giving your body a chance to recover. Let the thought pass through, like weather, like sound, like a wave that does not need to be held. You are the sky, not every cloud. Maybe you are thinking about something you said, something you should have done differently, something someone meant, something you cannot understand yet. Maybe you are replaying the day, looking for the moment where things changed, looking for what you missed, looking for what you could have controlled. It is okay. You are human. You are learning. You are allowed to be unfinished. You are allowed to have days that do not make sense. You are allowed to need more time. You are allowed to be soft with yourself, even when you do not understand yourself. You do not have to become perfect before you are allowed to rest. You do not have to be certain before you are allowed to be held by the night. You do not have to be proud of the whole day to let the day end. Take a slow breath. The day is allowed to be over. The version of you who carried it is allowed to put it down. There is nothing more to prove in this moment. There is nothing more to perform. There is only rest, arriving slowly. You are allowed to rest before everything is resolved. Rest is not something you earn. After becoming perfect, rest is something you need because you are alive. You need it when life is clear. You need it when life is confusing. You need it when you feel strong. You need it when you feel uncertain. You do not have to deserve the pillow. You do not have to deserve the quiet. You do not have to deserve one slow breath. It is already yours. This moment, this pause, this chance to return. Take a slow breath. Let the night be gentle with you. Let tomorrow stay where it is. Let your body sink a little deeper. You do not have to follow the next thought. You do not have to answer the next question. You do not have to hold the whole world open with your mind. For now, come back to the pillow. Come back to the blanket. Come back to the breath. Inhale slowly. Exhale softly. Again. Inhale. Exhale. Tomorrow can wait. The night can stay quiet, and you can rest now. One slow breath. Nothing more. Rest now.